right, a tip about annual flowers, and zinnias right now are looking gorgeous. I really have loved this little spot for zinnias this year. They're doing great. So just a couple of small tips when you're growing flowers. So if you're growing them for cut flowers, you want to make sure that you're keeping them cut. The more you cut, the more blooms you're going to get. So it's kind of like that principle when we were cutting off the annual flower over there. You want to make sure that you're keeping them pruned. And when you're cutting, you want to go down to the base and cut as far down as you can. So you're getting that full stem. So we're getting towards the end of the season for some of these annual flowers, so you might not be using it as a cutting garden. You might be thinking, I want to save seeds for next year. And if you do, that's great. So what you're going to do is you're not going to be able to save seeds from these flowers that you cut. You're going to want to leave the flower on the plant as long as possible. You're going to see it change, just like it changes from a bud to a bloom, and then you're going to see the inside get bigger as those seeds grow and develop, and you're going to want to let it completely dry out on the stem. The longer you can leave it attached to the plant, the bigger and healthier those seeds are going to be, and the better they will be for next year. And it's wonderful to save your own seeds because these plants have adapted to growing in your area and in your conditions. So each year, as you grow from your seeds that you've saved and save the seeds, that plant is adapting to the growing conditions in your area. So I encourage you to save seeds. So be sure and think about that in your garden. Allow time for some plants to mature and save the seeds from the best plants. You don't want to save seeds from sickly or diseased plants. We don't want those things to continue on. We want to be sure and save from our very best. Like this spot, these zinnias have been so happy here. I'm definitely saving seeds from these zinnias to plant again next year.